is Dani from the Pleasant Hills Public Library, and I'm so excited to be here with you today for our next installment of Virtual Fairy Tale STEAM! So I hope you remember what all the letters in STEAM stand for. Science, technology, engineering, arts, and math. And our challenge today will have you thinking about all of those subject matters. Today we will be discussing the Norwegian folktale The Three Billy Goats Gruff, which was first published by Peter Christian Absjorsen between 1841 and 1844. It follows the eat me when I'm fatter story structure that can be found in other classic folk and fairy tales. We're going to start today with this lovely picture book, Three Billy Goats Gruff, retold and illustrated by Paul Godone, that follows the original story pretty closely. I'd also like to note that Paul Godone retold and illustrated The Little Red Hen, which is featured in our story hike at the Pleasant Hills Arboretum. If you haven't checked out our story hike yet, it'll be up all summer long. All right, this story is read today with permission of Houghton Mifflin Harcourt. The Three Billy Goats Gruff. Once upon a time, there were 3 billy goats. They lived in a valley, and the name of all 3 billy goats was Gruff. There was very little grass in the valley, and the billy goats were hungry. They wanted to go up the hillside to a fine meadow full of grass and daisies where they could eat and eat and eat and get fat. But on the way up, there was a bridge over a rushing river, and under the bridge lived a troll who was as mean as he was ugly. First, the youngest billy goat Gruff decided to cross the bridge. Trip, trap, went the bridge. "Who's that tripping over my bridge?" roared the troll. Oh, it's only I, the tiniest billy goat Gruff," said the billy goat Gruff in his very small voice, "and I'm going to the meadow to make myself fat." "Oh, no, you're not," said the troll, "for I'm coming to gobble you up." "Oh, please don't take me. I'm too little, that I am," said the billy goat. "Wait till the second billy goat Gruff comes. He's much bigger." "Well then, be off with you," said the troll. A little later, the second billy goat Gruff came to cross the bridge. Trip, trap, went the bridge. "Who's that tripping over my bridge?" roared the troll. "Oh, it's only I, the second billy goat Gruff, and I'm going up the meadow to make myself fat," said the billy goat, and his voice was not so small. "No, you're not," said the troll, "for I'm coming to gobble you up." "Oh, please don't take me. Wait a little till the third billy goat Gruff comes. He's much bigger." "Very well, then, be off with you," said the troll. Then up came the third billy goat Gruff. Trip, trap, went the bridge. The third billy goat Gruff was so heavy that the bridge creaked and groaned under him. "Who's that tramping over my bridge?" roared the troll. "It is I, the big billy goat Gruff," said the billy goat, and his voice was as loud as the troll's. "Well, now I'm coming to gobble you up," roared the troll. "Well, come along," said the big billy goat Gruff. "I've got 2 horns and 4 hard hooves. See what you can do." So up climbed that mean, ugly troll, and the big billy goat Gruff butted him with his horns, and he trampled him with his hard hooves. And he tossed him over the bridge into the rushing river. And then the big billy goat Gruff went up the hillside to join his brothers. In the meadow, the 3 billy goats Gruff got so fat that they could hardly walk home again, and they're probably there yet. So snip, snap, snout, this tale's told out. This version of the 3 billy goats Gruff is pretty close to the original. It does add another character at the end and change the ending ever so slightly. This is the 3 Billy Goats Gruff, retold and illustrated by Jerry Pickney, and read today with permission of Little Brown and Company. A long time ago, on the rocky side of a river, there lived a family of 3 hungry Billy Goats Gruff. The wild grasses flourished on the other side of the river, where the sun always shone brightest. And under the bridge passing over that water, there lived a troll with a heart of stone, who guarded the crossing day and night. The Billy Goats became so tempted by that tasty-looking grass that they were determined to get to the other side of the river. But the water was deep and full of fish, some of them even larger than the goats. The littlest and hungriest goat was the first to march towards the crossing. Trip, trap, trip, trap. Bravely that little Billy Goat Gruff trotted across the bridge. Trip, trap, trip, trap.
"Who's that trip-tropping over my bridge?"
roared the selfish troll. Trip, trap, trip, trap.
Oh, it's only I,
The littlest Billy Goat squeaked.
I'm heading up the hillside to make myself fat.
"I'm gonna gobble you up,"
declared the troll.
Oh, no, don't eat me,
Cried the littlest goat.
wait until the next Billy Goat crosses. He's much bigger than me.
"Well, go on then. You're nothing but skin and bones, and I want to fix a hearty stew."
Munch, 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 munch.
Next, the second Billy Goat Gruff stomped across the bridge. Trip, trap, trip, trap, trip, trap.
"Who's that trip-tropping over my bridge?"
Shouted the nasty troll. Oh, it's only I, the second Billy Goat bleated. I'm heading up the hillside to make myself fat.
"I'm gonna gobble you up,"
Roared the troll.
Oh, no, don't eat me.
Begged the second goat.
Big Billy Goat Gruff will be crossing soon.
Then get out of my way, you scrawny creature. Big Billy Goat will make a much tastier meal.
Munch, 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 munch. Well, before long, the biggest Billy Goat Gruff stomped across the bridge.
Crash! "Who's that trip-tropping over my bridge?"
Howled the greedy troll. It is I, the biggest Billy Goat announced. I'm heading up the hillside to make myself fat.
"I'm gonna gobble you up,"
The troll thundered. Try if you dare, the biggest Billy Goat bellowed right back. The troll scowled, the goat charged, then
BAM!
splash! Gulp, 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 gulp.
Who's that splashing in my river?
Oh, it's only I, the troll squeaked. I'm going to gobble you up. But the troll was probably a bit too sour and green to make a tasty meal. Trip, trap, trip, trap, trip, trap. The troll watched in defeat as a herd of billy goats joined their friends on the hillside. And over where the sun shone brightest and the wild grasses flourished, the billy goats would fill their bellies. Poor troll. So that story differs from the original a little bit. In that one, there's a giant fish. He's not in the original, but I like how he kind of threatens the troll and he's going to gobble him up. Also in this one, you may notice that more than just the 3 Billy Goats Gruff entered the hillside. A whole herd of billy goats get to enjoy that sweet green grass. I'm going to talk a little bit about some books on our theme that you can request using our curbside pickup. I should note, though, that you can request any item that we have inside the library right now, not just the ones I'm going to talk about. If you'd like to request something using our curbside pickup, please give us a call at 412-655-2424. Send us an email at pleasanthills@einetwork.net or send us a Facebook message on our page. If you contact us electronically, please make sure to let us know the name as it appears on your library card and which books or which theme of books you'd like to check out. Did you know that we have books with CDs that will read aloud to you? This version of Three Billy Goats Gruff, retold by Mary Finch, illustrated by Roberta Arson, and narrated by Richard Hope, is a fun, colorful version of the classic story. Goats were pretty popular in Norwegian folktales, and we have 2 collections of Norwegian folktales that you might enjoy. Zareth the Goat and Other Stories by Isaac Bashew Singer, illustrated by Marie Sendak, has lots and lots of fun goat stories. East of the Sun and West of the Moon is a collection of Norwegian folktales. Some feature goats, some feature trolls, and some feature other magical creatures. This is written and illustrated by Ingrid and Edgar Parn. Goats are one of many animals featured in Aesop's fables, and we have many different collections of the fables that you can check out here in the library. I wanted to feature this one, though, today because it's illustrated by the same person who did our story, The Three Billy Goats Gruff. This one's illustrated by Jerry Pinkney. Perhaps you're more a fan of the troll than the goat. You might enjoy this picture book, Good Babies, A Tale of Trolls, Humans, a Witch, and a Switch, written by Tim Mayers and illustrated by Kelly Murphy. East of the Sun and West of the Moon, illustrated by Mercer Mayer, takes one of the famous Norwegian folktales that features a maiden trying to bargain for her true love who encounters trolls, witches, and magic spirits. Our last 2 books aren't fairy tales, but they do go along with our steam. Our first one is Goat in a Boat. How can goat stay afloat? Our last one is What Floats in a Moat by Lynn Berry and illustrated by Matthew Cradell. And in this story, goat and chicken try different things to cross the moat. All right, friends, it is now time for STEAM. Our challenge today is to design and build a new bridge so that the billy goats can cross over to the green grass without having to bother the troll. We do have some take-home kits that you can reserve or come and pick up as supplies last. And when you get one, they look like this. Inside the kit, you have 4 paper tubes. Wow. You get a printout with the Three Billy Goats Gruff that you can color and then cut out. 15 popsicle sticks, 10 craft picks, 10 index cards, and a sheet of cardstock. You might need from home some tape, some scissors, a glue stick, or a glue bottle. And you can use any other supplies you might have at home. The goal is for your bridge to be at least 2 inches apart and 10 inches long. You can, of course, make it bigger or wider if you want to. And any of the materials can be cut or glued the way that you would like to. There's no wrong way to do it. You just want to make sure that your bridge is stable enough for all 3 billy goats to be able to cross. Once you've completed your project, we would love to see a picture. You can add the picture on our Facebook group, Pleasant Hills Library, SRC, Imagine Your Story. You can email it to us at pleasanthills@einetwork.net, or you can add it to the comments of this post. If you have any questions or concerns, please let us know. You can call us, email us, send us a message. We are here for you. All right, friends, I hope you've enjoyed our stories and good luck with your challenge. We'll see you next week for Goldilocks wants to build the baby bear a new bed. That's good because she broke the last one. See you later, friends. Bye.